Hey, this is Matt. Once again, welcome back to another video. This is another paid request, this time from Arthur. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, topics, reactions, reviews, re-reviews, randomness, out of the blueness, whatever it may be, feel free to send either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box under the video. And this is actually another request from another person, again Arthur, who wanted me to react to his favorite films of all time. Now, I've had that before with Brian. Hope you enjoyed Brian. And again, Arthur wanted me to react to his personal top 10 movies of all time. Now, this is his list. Everyone has a list that's different. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. So with that said, let's get to it. So we have number 10, Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters. Great choice. I love the original Ghostbusters. If I did it, I think it's in my top 50 favorite films of all time, I believe. And I love Ghostbusters. Very fun comedy. I think a lot of the jokes still work. Yes, it's true. This man has no dick. This blue-collar sensibility, these exterminator type of fellas that get thrust into this extraordinary situation. You have wonderful chemistry with the cast. Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, Dan Aykroyd, eventually Ernie Hudson. Great theme by Ray Parker Jr. The effects I still think are charming to watch. And it's just sincerely funny. The way these guys act with this business, starting up a business. How they're not quite sure how to do with these proton packs, and Bill Murray's snarky wit. I think it all comes together into a great combination of fun and entertainment. I love Ghostbusters. It's a great choice. Number 9, Jurassic Park. I like the film. It would not be in my top 10 or... it's probably not in my top 100. Believe me, I've seen a lot of films, just so many to choose, so little room. But I do like Jurassic Park. Yes, there is a part of me that wishes to see like the R-rated. I know James Cameron was going to do Jurassic Park and he wanted to do it in style of Aliens. That would have been really cool to see. I don't think we'll ever get that because they're not going to take that much money to put into making these dinosaur type of movie, but make it R-rated. It's just not going to happen. And even, you know, it just... the closest you'll see is the one guy on YouTube that did the... he did like a fan edit feature length where he put like Van Damme and Stallone from their movies, but then it's them killing dinosaurs. And then I did my own fan edit, called it Dino Crisis, but his was called... what was it called? I forgot what it was called, I apologize. But, what was it under? Dinosaur Hunters, that was called. It's called Dinosaur Hunters. But yeah, you'll never... or if you go low budget, the Carnosaur films, but I still like Jurassic Park. It's still a nicely made movie. Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern, they work very well together. You got John Williams music. You have very solid special effects. I love the animatronic work on the T-Rex, and Stan Winston did a bang-up job with that. It's still an exciting adventure. I still think it's the best of the Jurassic Park movies. Again, another good choice. Number 8, John Wick 3. A lot of people don't get mad at you because it's a newer film. I have no issues with it because I love the John Wick films. And to see John Wick 3 on the list is pretty damn cool. I don't think it's... I think it's in my... the John Wick films are probably in my top 30. But I'm a sucker for them. But John Wick 3, I saw in the theater. I did not see a trailer because I wanted to be surprised. And I've done that for all the John Wick films. I did not want... well, no, that's not true. The first film, I saw the trailer. And then I really enjoyed it in the theater, and I said, okay, after this, I don't even want to watch the trailer because I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to be spoiled with the trailer. So again, when John Wick 4 comes out, I'm now watching the trailer. If someone sends in a request, I will just refund them because I want to be surprised. And that's the fun experience of watching the John Wick film. So I saw it in the theater, blind, not knowing pretty much anything. It just made the experience that much more enriching. And I had a ball with John Wick Chapter 3. It was my favorite film of that year. I loved Martha Costas as the bad guy. I thought the motorcycle sequence with all the swords was insane. When he got to the finale, where he's got a shotgun and going up against all these guys with bulletproof armor, I thought it was fucking insane. It was exciting. The beginning was trying to escape the city. You had the whole knife stuff. I'm like, oh shit. Even the very end where he fights two of the guys from the Raid Redemption, at least one of them is, and then fights Martha Costas. I like the setting. Not as cool of a setting as in John Wick 2's finale, but it was still very entertaining movie, very fun film. I really do like John Wick Chapter 3. So I have no issues with that being on the list. Number 7, Predator from 1987. Awesome film. I saw that movie plenty of times on VHS to the point that the VHS cover was beaten to shreds. There was more white because it's so worn out than anything. I remember the trailers for that was a teaser to Revenge of the Nerds 2, and they did it in the style of the teaser of Poltergeist 2. We're back! And, what was the... Oh, The Pickup Artist. A Robert Downey Jr. and, what's her name? Molly Ringwald was in a film called The Pickup Artist. Those two trailers were in the Predator VHS by CBS Fox Video. Yeah, I watched that. That's a film that I could watch anytime. I love the cast of machismo actors. I love Arnold, Carl Weathers, Sonny Landham, Jesse Ventura, Bill Duke. I think they did a good job with the slow build-up. Because you have these guys and the way the dialogue they interact with each other and the way that the jungle setting is used. And it's a build-up of mystery. What is this thing? We see it. It's like a ghost, but you find out it's later camouflage. The action scenes, it could be bloody. The skinned corpses, the way Jesse Ventura gets blown. A big old hole in his chest. And the actors do their jobs well. And Arnold, one of his better acting performances. If it bleeds, would you kill it? And this bottom line mano-a-mano fight with stealth and using the elements and environment was a nice change of pace of Arnold. Where, okay, I gotta use a sword, or I gotta use technology, I gotta use guns. No, he does use a bit of that, but he's gotta go back to basics. This primal hunt. Take all the way to the primal. And of course the score balanced Silvestri, Stan Winston's work with the Predator, because originally supposed to be John Van Damme in a suit that looked like a fucking bug. Van Damme quit, got fired, whatever story you believe, and then they also realized, yeah, this looks like shit. This bug, I mean, it looks like a big beetle or whatever. This ain't gonna work. You get Kevin Peter Hall in the suit. Stan Winston helped with the work. He had worked with Arnold in the Terminator. So maybe, I don't know if it was Arnold that suggested Stan Winston or someone else did. But they said, yeah, this ain't going to work. And John McTiernan, man, you had fucking this movie. Then the next year he had Die Hard. He was like the biggest action director for a few years. But yeah, love Predator. Classic. Number 6, Die Hard. Speaking of which, what more can we say about Die Hard? Best Christmas movie ever. I fucking love Die Hard to death. I mean, Yippee-ki-yay motherfucker, Hans Gruber, John McClane, a claustrophobic setting in a skyrise, all these floors going through vents, and you get different types of locations, but you're still in this claustrophobic setting. The action scenes work well. The pyrotechnics, jumping off the roof when it explodes, the gunfights, the blood squibs. Next time you get a chance, kill someone. Don't hesitate. Thanks for the advice. Bruce Willis at his best. Easily at his best. And it's a film that's longer. It's over 2 hours, and I don't feel a damn bit of it. It just needs these great supporting, fun personality characters like Reginald VelJohnson and Hans, Bubby, I'm your white knight. Ellis. That's it. You got personality. That's what a lot of movies are missing, is that personality. Die Hard is a great choice. It's on my list. I don't think it made top 10, but it's definitely top 20. The Terminator, 1984, that's number 5. Good choice. My favorite Terminator film. I love the horror slasher aspect to it. Cover me if you want to live. Michael Biehn did a great job in that role as Kyle Reese. Wonderful score by Brad Fiedel. Again, to me, it's the best Terminator film. I know people say T2. I like T2, but the Terminator, I like the horror aspect better. I like the atmosphere in that film better. I like the score. The score is actually kind of creepy when you listen to Brad Fiedel. Like, not the theme. The theme's a great theme, but the rest of the score... It gave a different audio visceralness to what was going on. And James Cameron uses low budget very well. Love Terminator. Number 4, Aliens. That's in my top 3 favorite films of all time. That's number 4. That's a great choice. Well, I did one more thing I said about Aliens I haven't said. It's a badass movie. Great characters. Good development of Ripley, especially the extended cut, where you see that Ripley's daughter has passed away when she was gone, and so that makes her relationship with Newt make even more sense. It's not as action-packed as people think, but when it's there, it works well. And because you're enjoying the environment, the characters, the dialogue, the music, it's my favorite James Horner score, all this stuff, like the details, like the pulse rifle, the way it sounds, and the way the characters interact with each other, whether it be Vasquez or Hicks or Hudson, Apone, look into my eye. Yeah, I love Aliens. Classic. Number 3, First Blood. Good choice. I like Rambo 2 and 3 more, but First Blood is a good choice. Can't complain about it. Underrated performance by Stallone, especially his speech at the end. Back there I could fly a gunship. I could drive a tank. Back to the idea of keep a jump. Parking cars! This a little wooden box. They opened it. It was a bomb. Blew up all over the place. My friend! He's trying to hold it together, man. He's falling apart. And no one would help. I want to go home. I want to go home, Johnny. How? You don't even have any fucking legs. You don't even have fucking legs. Like, he does a better job than I did. But Jerry Goldsmith's score, the way the Pacific Northwest was utilized in the background, how John Rambo was able to hide amongst the trees in order to take out these cops one by one. Could kill them all. Could kill you. Don't push it. Don't push out if you won't believe. Let it go. Let it go. Brian Denny, Richard Crenna. Film works. It works very well. You feel sorry for him. He just wants a bite to eat. They fuck him over. Very satisfying movie. Number 2, Heat. Great choice. Love Heat. My favorite. That and Collateral are my favorite Michael Mann films. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. They collide. Wonderful cast. You got from Val Kilmer to like John Voight to Like usually the cast like wow, it's like a who's who of familiar people, but they worked rather well. To me, it's what Christopher Nolan's Batman films wish they were Heat. I do believe that. I mean, you look at that finale where Al Pacino hunts down Robert De Niro, shoots him down, but they all like this kind of respect type of thing, and then you have Moby's God moving over the waters, playing in the background. Wonderful ending. I mean, that's a film that when it came out got zero notices in terms of the Academy Awards. Zero. Yeah, another reason why the Oscars are full of shit. Full of shit. Love Heat. And number one, this is a great choice. It's in my top 100. Shawshank Redemption. So his list is Ghostbusters, the original, Jurassic Park, John Wick 3, number 8, Predator, the original, number 7, Die Hard, number 6, The Terminator, number 5, Aliens, number 4, First Blood, number 3, Heat, number 2, number 1, The Shawshank Redemption. That's a damn good list, man. It's a damn good list. The Shawshank Redemption, I always talk about. I love the film. It's a great, emotional, impactful story. You feel so bad for Andy Dufresne, played by Tim Robbins. And he has a good message. Hope. It's the best of things. Important thing. Maybe even the only thing. Hope is what kept this guy alive and was able to get him out of his bullshit situation. And the way Frank Darabont, the prison was utilized, the cast like Morgan Freeman and William, I always forget his last name. He was the bad guy in Die Hard 2. He played Death in Bill and Ted Boat's Journey. William Defane, no. I always forget his last name, damn it. I don't know why I always forget his last name, damn it. I hate that. Let me look up real quick. Sadler. William Sadler. Never mind. William Sadler. Yeah, good cast. Bob Gunton as the prison, the warden you just grew to just hate. And just interesting to see how Tim Robbins' character interacts with the other people in the prison and the bit of hope that he gives to certain people, but it didn't come off as cringy or corny in my opinion. Yeah, even the bit where he plays the music on the record, I didn't think it was corny or cringy. I thought for what he was trying to do, it worked. And the ending still brings a... I don't want to say it brings a tear to my eye, but it's... these two guys who have been friends for a while because of this, they get together and they're free. I still think those characters are there out by the beach, building more and more boats, have a company of their own. Or at least in their time frame. It didn't take place in modern time, to be fair, but in the time frame. I mean, Shawshank Redemption was 95? God, that was so long ago. 95 to 2005 to 2015. Jesus. Over 25 years. Over 25 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. And when it came out, it bombed. That's why, when people go, well, this film was a hit, so that must mean it's good. It's funny, like someone said on my Spider-Man No Way Home, again, if you like the film, that's cool, but they said, well, the majority of people liked the film and it made money at the box office. I'm like, so what? You can like whatever film you want, and I can like whatever film I want. Look at this film back to the day. When this film came out, it bombed. Although, to be fair, critics liked it, but audiences didn't go out to seek it out. They had to find it later. Different than John Carpenter's The Thing. When that came out, audiences hated it. Thought it was the worst thing ever. Cynical, pessimistic. Because they loved E.T. They thought E.T. was the best movie ever. My point is, don't worry about what the majority think. Think about what you yourself think. Whether Brian, when he did his list, I may disagree with his list, because Brian's list had like Rob Zombie's Halloween and Bring It On sequel. Space Jam 2 New Legacy was like his second favorite film. I may disagree, but that's his list. He can have whatever fucking list he wants. Just like Arthur, he can have whatever list, and you have whatever list, and I have whatever list. We all have our lists. Nothing wrong with that. Don't feel shame about it. Not one damn bit. And in this list, I think it's pretty damn good. I like all the films on this list. I don't disagree with any of them. And I think it's a damn good list. It's a damn good list. Shawshank Redemption, wonderful film. Heat, one of the great crime dramas in my opinion. First Blood, classic. Aliens, fuck yeah. Terminator, classic. Die Hard, fuck yeah. Predator, fuck yeah. John Wick 3, I enjoy that film quite a bit. Especially, I mean, in the past 5 years, easily one of my favorite films in the past 5 years, yeah. Jurassic Park, yeah. Ghostbusters, again. If I did a top 10 favorite comedies, Ghostbusters would definitely be on the list. The original. So, damn good list, Arthur. I like it. So, I'm not sure what else to say. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of issues with it. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.